I found myself chasing an alligator.
April 30th, and we have 6 estimates today, so I'm pretty excited about that with lots of follow-up. And I am now driving in Apopka to go do my first estimate to a past customer. They want to get some more work done, so I head over there, and they're not home, so I'm going to fill out the estimate sheet and send it over to them to see if we can get more work done for them.
A few moments later.
That was a good visit. It was with a past customer. Those always go well. I was able to give her my new cup with our Four Rivers gift card. She said she liked it, so I don't know if she was just being nice. She got services that equal up to $26.66. I gave her 10% off. I have her scheduled for 2 weeks and Thursday for $23.99. I think I gave her 10% off. So she got her house washed. She got her gutters cleaned. She wants us to take the leaves out, bag it, tag it, take it away. She also got all of her floors cleaned except her sidewalk and curbing because she said her HOA takes care of that. And she also wanted us to wash her screen enclosure. So all those combined, it was a very large house, over 5,000 square feet. Came up to $26.66 and we gave her 10% off. So I got a first sale in the day, first appointment. So that's always a good way to start the appointment. So I'm over here at our next appointment and he called us about getting his roof cleaned. So we'll see how that goes.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
All right.
Good, I'm Deland with Perfect Pair. Here's my card. Nice to meet you.
What do you need to do?
Here to look at your roof, to
Yeah,
give it a quote. Do you want to walk around with me? Okay, you got it. When my wife was pregnant with our third kid, I took my 2 youngest ones, and they were under 10, both of them easy. And I had one in the front, one in the back, and at a certain point, I was canoeing, and an alligator or crocodile, whatever, was in front of me. And I noticed that I needed to know where it was, so I'm finding myself trying to catch up to this alligator. Well, it goes around, there's a bend, I see it bend, and the river, it turned into like this cul-de-sac. So the alligator goes, turns around, looks at me, and goes down into the water. And then as I get closer to the turn, there's 2 fallen trees, and you have to make it right through the 2 fallen trees. And so I tried to make this turn, and if I missed it, I'd go right where he was. Man, I made it through, chills through my body, and I was just canoeing like a son of a gun, just trying to outrun this alligator I'm viewing.
I mean, number one, there's a lot of alligators. And number 2, they're pretty accustomed to traffic.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Anyway, this is the premium we built out. This side's probably dirtier, just it's got more shade.
The trick with the edges is I can do that with water. If you don't want the house wash, I can just do it with water. If you want it with the house wash, then I can detail that sucker out really good. Just because if I spray a cleaner up there, it's gonna get onto the house and the windows, and then you're gonna leave clean marks. Like around that green stuff down there on the house, I can clean that up, awesome. But if I spray up there and it gets over there, you'll see clean marks over there. So what I'll do for you is I'm gonna line item everything for you, and then I'll give you options for like the house wash and stuff like that. Well, you'd be surprised after it's been cleaned. A lot of people say like, yeah, this paint looks awesome.
All right.
Thanks a bunch. Well, that blindsided me. I've never actually had that happen. I was out here in the car writing up the estimate, and he walked up to the car and said, hey, I think you're going to be a little bit more expensive than I want to spend. And so I ran the prices with him. We charged 30 cents a square foot based off of his total square footage, not the pitch and everything, but just for the house. He says, yeah, that's too expensive. It would have come up to $720 for the roof cleaning for the first time cleaning, but to maintain it would be for $320 or $310 if he gets it cleaned 5 years or less. But he didn't want to spend that. He said he was on Social Security and he has to really plan it out. So I appreciate his honesty, but I've never actually had someone stop me from doing the estimate. I thought we hit it off great, but that is part of life. So moving on to the next one. Hey, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good, I'm Deland.
Chuck, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Here's my card.
Thanks for coming by.
My pleasure. So, looking for the roof cleaning or?
I got a couple different things. So primarily the roof. The roof
Okay.
is the main thing I'm looking for. I haven't been able to keep up with it. The roof, the gutters is my main thing. I have solar panels on the back.
Okay.
Do you guys do solar panels?
We can clean those, yeah. You're supposed to technically clean them with deionized water, but if I found that if we just rinse it with some water, scrub it with a soft bristle brush, it comes out great.
So yeah, that's my main thing, but I also have a pool patio out back. Yeah, let me walk you around. So
Okay.
this way.
All right.
So the panels, I don't, you've probably never seen this particular one before because it's fairly new and I think we're one of the only ones in Central Florida that has it. They're tiles in the roof, but they're solar panels.
I just wonder how much we can spray into those corners there just to loosen up all the stuff up, or I assume it should be okay because it rains like crazy.
Yeah.
We don't have pressure washer tips.
This is a lesser priority, but never been cleaned.
Yeah.
At least the house, the roof is fairly new and
How old is the roof?
a little over a year.
Okay, and this one?
15.
Okay. So I have a cool little program if you're interested. So for $204 per month, I can clean the roof once a year, put oil on the roof to preserve the shingles, clean the inside of the gutters twice a year, soft wash the house twice a year, reapply the protective gloss on the house, which protects it from oxidation, which makes your paint last longer, and it also protects your vinyls as well, and your glass. Clean your screen enclosure once a year. Clean all your floors. Your fence can be cleaned once a year. That's $204 per month. Your roof is blown off up to once a month, and you can do touch-ups as requested. So we can come out here for an hour for free up to once a month to take care of anything, like if you have guests coming over or something like that.
Right.
I'll take a lap around and I'll take photos, because if you decide to hire us, I'll go over the photos with the guys and I'll put it in your profile. Give me about 10-15 minutes. I'll come knock on the door and I'll sit down and go over everything with you.
Okay.
Thanks. Okay, so this is giving me some pretty strong buying signals. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm gonna fill out my estimate sheet here for him, but this guy walks out the door right now and says that things were too expensive. I just might scream, but I think I got a good feeling about this one. I bought these, and so I've got them. I'm giving them away. And then inside there is a free sandwich card from Four Rivers.
Cool. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. It was
All
a
right.
pleasure.
Yeah, pleasure's mine.
Thanks
Thank
so
you
much.
very much.
And we'll see you on Thursday.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thanks.
Yay! And the peasants rejoice. He signed up for the pair program, so that is pair customer number 22. My goal this year is to have 100 pair customers, so we are well on our way and doing good. I think I am presenting pair information correctly, and people are seeing the tremendous value that we're giving to them, and we're breaking the norms of what normal exterior cleaners do by offering a maintenance option for people who want to keep their stuff clean, because you got two options: keep it clean, or you got to restore it and pay more money later. So a lot of folks who use our services and our brand, we attract, I like to think that we attract people who want to keep their stuff clean. So this is really fun. I'm pumped. So off to the next one. This last estimate, I couldn't answer her phone. She put in the notes, it said that she didn't want to give her email, which is a red flag, and it was a small town home. So I went over there and called the customer. She didn't answer, so I'm just moving on. I'm moving on to the next one. This is a return customer that we're gonna go and talk to and see if we can present our care package to solve their problem. So I'm pretty excited. Crossing my fingers. Hey, how are ya?
Good. I'm getting my calculation.
I come bearing gifts.
Oh, wow.
These cups look like a 5-year-old made it, but it's little cups like that. I partnered with Four Rivers. There's a free sandwich card in there.
Oh, yeah. I just got the postcard.
Oh, good. Good. Yeah, well, there it is.
Oh, thank you. What I really need, of course, is up there. Clean up the gutters is my highest priority.
Okay.
But I was also thinking of possibly doing the paver cleaning,
Okay.
because I don't think I've ever had the pavers cleaned.
Okay.
But my goal to help keep my husband happy is always to minimize the cost, so do as little as possible. Except that I will ask about your annual program.
Oh, good. What is your square footage of your home?
3,000 to 4,491.
Yeah, okay. So for $224 per month, we can wash the roof once a year, keep all the boogers away. This puts an oil on the roof, clean out your gutters twice a year. Your house washing is included twice a year, soft washing.
A few moments later.
How'd it go?
Well, it's definitely not ready to start now, but I
No.
took the pictures.
Okay.
I think the one I need most right now is the gutters.
I could take a lap around really fast and
Sure.
yeah, let me take a lap around and then I'll tell you my opinion.
That sounds
of what-
like a good idea.
I'll be right back. So we didn't get to close our last customer. She was very interested though, however, in the pair program, but couldn't convince her husband. I wanted to say that there was a special opportunity and time to be able to convince husbands of things, but I don't know if that applies if you're in your late 70s and early 80s. But she did say that she would give me a call or a text afterwards. She's a long-time old customer, so she always does work with us. So we'll just find out if she wants to do the pair program or if she wants to get the regular cleaning. I'm at the last estimate of the day, and they want the floors cleaned, like the pressure wash, like driveway, sidewalk, curb, stuff like that, pool deck. So they want that cleaned. We'll see if we can offer multiple services and hopefully sign them up for our pair program.
Hey,
How you doing?
good. How are you?
Good. I'm Deland.
Eric, pleased to meet you. Sorry.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. Here's my card.
Please. Thank you.
Thanks for having me out. I appreciate
Absolutely. No, we found you on Longwood word of mouth. We're going to either rent or sell the place, so we're trying to just get it cleaned up. Never done the driveway here before, so we don't know how good it'll come out. I'll show you these roof edges. I don't know if that's something you do.
it. The trick with that is we could rinse it with water easy.
Sure.
And I don't believe in pressure washing a house because that will destroy the paint.
Good.
But if we throw a cleaning solution on there and it goes onto the house, it potentially, most of the time, it will leave clean streaks.
That's
So
not good either.
my recommendation is, and then I don't know how old your roof is.
Ancient.
Okay.
15 years old.
Well, if you get your roof cleaned, then you extend the life of your roof.
Okay.
So you
Sure.
don't got any boogers up there anymore. growing.
Right. Okay. Good deal.
I have for one low monthly price.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Everything can be maintained. So super nice guy. He's moving, and I wonder if I can verbalize or explain the pair program to him that would appeal to a landlord. So I'll try to change that up. I didn't really explain it very well. He kind of finished my sentence and said it was like a retainer, and it's not really a retainer. It's more of like a quarterly service thing. So I'm back in the car writing up the estimate for him. I just took the pictures, and now I'm going to see if I can formulate this in a way that we can get him to sign up for the pair program, or just use some of our services is fine. But he heard about us from Longwood or Lake Mary, word of mouth, one of the two. And so that's really cool. And it's always flattering to hear that people have referred us behind our back. So that's cool. Okay, I didn't close it. Really nice guy, really smart guy, very analytical. Tried my best, but he said that he's getting another estimate. So hard for me to overcome that objection because I understand it. But if you know of a way to overcome that objection, I'd love to hear it. So here's a summary of my day. The first one, I sold it for $23.99. The second appointment, I was stopped at the car, and he said that we were too expensive, and he was on Social Security. He doesn't think we can afford it. The third estimate, I sold the pair program, number 22. My goal is to get 100 pair customers. PAIR stands for Protect, Enhance, and Restore. The fourth estimate, it was a townhome. It was too small. Our minimum of $450 was too much for her. Our fifth one was a past customer, 78 years old. She really likes the PAIR stuff. She always does work with us, so I'll most likely hear from her. But she has to try to convince her husband. And then the last one is this gentleman here who's ready to move and is waiting for another quote. So that's a summary of my day. Made $23.99 and then sold a PAIR job. So I sold 2 out of the 6.